Genghis Khan, a name that reverberates through the annals of history, a name synonymous with power, conquest, and an indomitable spirit. The name echoes through history, carried by the winds across the vast steppes and rugged mountains of Mongolia. He was a warrior, a leader, a conqueror. His presence on the battlefield was formidable, his strategies unparalleled. From the steppes of Mongolia he built an empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Europe, an empire that was the largest contiguous land empire in history. His armies swept across Asia. They were unstoppable, a force of nature that left an indelible mark on the world. Genghis Khan united the Mongol tribes, transforming a collection of warring clans into a cohesive and powerful nation. He brought law and order to the land, establishing the Yasa, a code of laws that governed the empire and ensured stability and justice. He created a legacy that still resonates today, influencing cultures, economies, and political landscapes across continents. But even legends are mortal. The sun set on his life, but his legacy continued to shine brightly. In the summer of 1227, Genghis Khan died. His death marked the end of an era, but the beginning of a legend. He was at the height of his power, having forged an empire that was unmatched in its size and influence. His death sent shockwaves through the world, a seismic event that reverberated across continents and through time. Yet the circumstances remain shrouded in mystery. The details of his passing are as elusive as the man himself. How did such a powerful figure fall? The question lingers, a haunting enigma that has puzzled scholars and historians for centuries. The question has captivated historians for centuries, leading to countless debates and theories. The lack of clarity surrounding his death is intriguing, a puzzle with many pieces missing, each theory adding a new fragment to the mosaic. It is a puzzle with many pieces missing. Some facts are known, but many details remain obscured by the mists of time. He died during a campaign against the Western Jia, a formidable foe that had resisted his advances. His body was returned to Mongolia, carried across the steppes by loyal followers who mourned the loss of their great leader. The burial place, rumored to be Burkhan Khaldun, remains undiscovered. The mountain, sacred and shrouded in mystery, guards its secrets well. The details of his passing, however, are unclear. The exact circumstances of his death are lost to history, a mystery that continues to fascinate. This has led to a tapestry of theories, each attempting to unravel the mystery. Some suggest he was injured in battle, others believe he fell ill. There are even tales of betrayal and assassination. The truth may never be known, but the legend of Genghis Khan endures. His life, his conquests, and his mysterious death continue to captivate and inspire. Today, his legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of the Mongolian people and in the annals of history. Genghis Khan, the great conqueror, the unifier of the Mongol tribes, remains a symbol of strength and resilience. His story is a testament to the power of vision, leadership, and the enduring human spirit. The legacy of the Khan is a legacy of greatness, a legacy that will never be forgotten. Genghis Khan did not die peacefully in his sleep. His life was one of relentless conquest and unyielding ambition, and his death was shrouded in mystery and speculation. He was a warrior king, and his end likely came on the battlefield or from its consequences. The exact circumstances of his death remain a topic of debate among historians, but it is widely believed that his demise was closely tied to the brutal and unforgiving nature of his campaigns. The most persistent theory points to illness. Despite his formidable strength and resilience, Genghis Khan was not immune to the ravages of disease. The harsh conditions of his military expeditions would have exposed him to numerous health risks. The rigors of campaigning were harsh. His armies often marched through treacherous terrains, enduring extreme weather conditions and facing constant threats from both enemies and the environment. Exposure to the elements and unsanitary conditions were rife. Disease spread quickly. The lack of proper medical care and the unsanitary conditions of the camps would have made it easy for illnesses to take hold and spread among the troops. Could an invisible enemy have felled the mighty Khan? It is certainly possible. The relentless pace of his campaigns and the constant exposure to harsh conditions would have weakened even the strongest of men. Some accounts mention a debilitating illness gripping him in the months before his death. These accounts suggest that he may have been suffering from a serious health condition that gradually sapped his strength. This suggests a gradual decline rather than a sudden demise. The slow progression of his illness would have been a stark contrast to the swift and decisive nature of his military conquests. Pneumonia, a common killer in those times, is a possible culprit. The symptoms of pneumonia, such as severe coughing, fever, and difficulty breathing, would have been devastating for someone in his position. The harsh Mongolian winters, coupled with the strenuous life of a military leader, could easily have weakened his body, making him susceptible to such ailments. The combination of physical exhaustion, exposure to the elements, and the stress of constant warfare would have taken a severe toll on his health, ultimately leading to his untimely death. Historical records from the era are scant. They often contradict each other, adding to the enigma. Some chronicles mention a fever that ravaged Genghis Khan's body. This lends credence to the illness theory. But the exact nature of this fever remains unidentified. Typhoid, a disease spread through contaminated food and water, was prevalent then. It could have easily infiltrated a military camp. Others speculate dysentery, a severe intestinal infection. The lack of hygiene and proper sanitation during campaigns made it a constant threat. While we may never pinpoint the exact illness, the possibility of disease claiming Genghis Khan remains strong. Genghis Khan was a seasoned warrior. He had fought in countless battles, always at the forefront. It is plausible that he carried numerous old wounds. These injuries, often ignored in the heat of battle, could have contributed to his demise. Some accounts describe a serious head wound Genghis Khan suffered a year before his death. It is said he fell from his horse during a hunt. Such an injury, even if seemingly healed, could have left him vulnerable. Internal bleeding, infections, or complications arising later were all possibilities. The physical demands of leadership, combined with the lingering effects of such trauma, could have overwhelmed his aging body. Section 5. The assassin's shadow. Whispers of foul play also surround Genghis Khan's death. The world of Mongol politics was a dangerous game. Betrayal and intrigue were common. Could the great Khan have been assassinated? One legend claims a Tangut princess, captured during the conquest of her people, took revenge. It is said she poisoned him, or, in a more dramatic version, castrated him. This story, while lacking historical evidence, highlights the fear Genghis Khan instilled. Even in death, his enemies sought retribution. Section 6. A shroud of secrecy. The circumstances surrounding Genghis Khan's death are further complicated by the secrecy surrounding it. His demise was a closely guarded secret. This was likely a strategic move. News of his death could have sparked chaos. Enemies might have seen it as an opportunity to attack. This secrecy, however, had unintended consequences. It allowed rumors to flourish. With no clear account, speculation ran rampant. Each telling of the story added new layers. Separating fact from fiction became impossible. This shroud of secrecy, intended to protect the empire, inadvertently fueled the mystery of Genghis Khan's death. Section 7. The weight of speculation. The lack of definitive answers has led to a plethora of theories. Some are grounded in historical analysis, others border on the fantastical. Some historians point to a combination of factors. They argue that years of campaigning, coupled with old wounds and possible illness, finally took their toll. This seems plausible. Genghis Khan was in his 60s, considered old for that era. His body had endured immense strain. It is conceivable that a confluence of factors, rather than a single cause, led to his demise. Section 8. The Enduring Enigma. The true cause of Genghis Khan's death may never be known. The passage of time has erased crucial evidence. The whispers of history offer only tantalizing clues. This lack of resolution only adds to his legend. It keeps the debate alive. The mystery of his death mirrors the enigma of his life. He was a complex figure. He was a ruthless conqueror, but also a brilliant strategist. He was a brutal warlord, but also a shrewd ruler who implemented laws and promoted trade. This duality makes him a captivating historical figure. Section 9. Genghis Khan Forever Unknowable. Genghis Khan's death, much like his life, continues to intrigue us. The great conqueror, who united the Mongol tribes and built an empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Europe, remains an enigmatic figure. His life was filled with battles, strategies, and a relentless pursuit of power, but his death shrouded in mystery. It is a reminder that even the most powerful are mortal. Despite his immense influence and the fear he instilled in his enemies, Genghis Khan was not immune to the inevitable fate that awaits all humans. His death serves as a poignant reminder of the transient nature of life and power, but the manner of his passing eludes us. Historical records are sparse and often contradictory, leaving us with more questions than answers. Some accounts suggest he died from injuries sustained in battle, while others hint at illness or even assassination. Was it illness, injury, or something more sinister? Theories abound, each more intriguing than the last. Some historians speculate that he succumbed to an infection from a battle wound, while others believe he was poisoned by a rival. There are even legends that claim he was struck down by a divine force, a punishment for his ruthless conquests. We may never know for sure. The exact circumstances of his death remain one of history's greatest mysteries. Despite numerous attempts to uncover the truth, the details of his final moments are lost to time, buried beneath layers of myth and legend. The mystery serves as a testament to his enduring impact. Genghis Khan's legacy is not just in the vast empire he built, but also in the stories and legends that continue to captivate our imagination. His enigmatic death adds to the allure, making him a figure of endless fascination. Centuries later, we are still trying to understand the man and the events that shaped his reign. Scholars and historians pore over ancient texts and artifacts, hoping to piece together the puzzle of his life and death. Each new discovery brings us a step closer, yet the full picture remains elusive. Genghis Khan's story, even in death, is a reminder that history is not always clear-cut. The past is often a complex web of facts, interpretations, and myths. As we delve deeper into the annals of history, we must navigate this intricate tapestry, separating truth from fiction. It is often a tapestry of speculation, interpretation, and unanswered questions. The quest for knowledge is never-ending, and each answer we find often leads to more questions. This is the nature of historical inquiry, a journey that is as much about the questions as it is about the answers. And perhaps, in the case of such a legendary figure, the mystery itself is an integral part of the legacy. The unanswered questions and the enduring enigma of Genghis Khan's death only add to his mystique, ensuring that his story will continue to be told and retold for generations to come.